who is also taking a good amount of money right now, 2-1. Your second choice is Payne. It's the horse that should be coming late if they do cook up a hot pace early. And also taking some money is the number 4 horse. That's Regal Ray, who comes in off a win here at Ellis last time out. With one more to load, we send it out to Tony Kalo. Good luck.
To the outside. Early pick 4 time. Once we get Payne into his respective posts, just about situated. Ready for the race. And there they go. Turn up the trees, turning up the heat ASAP out of the starting gate. He's the quickest. Stablemate Promises to Dance makes a move into second. From his outside, races Rocket Haas. American Outlaw comes away in the 4th spot. Regal Ray is 5th, 6 lengths from Turn Up the Trees. It's a break of at least 6 lengths to Payne, more than 12 lengths from first to last. And Turn Up the Trees is lonely with the lead, 2 lengths. Promises to Dance, his stablemate is 2nd. Rocket Haas is 3rd. American Outlaw 4th. Assuming the rail at the 3/8, getting within 3 lengths of Turn Up the Trees, who's traveling beautifully midway through the turn. Regal Ray, who loves it here in Henderson, is 6 off the lead. He still has that 5th spot. He's closing in. At the back of the pack remains Payne. Turn Up the Trees is the one to come and catch. Regal Ray's making up ground to the outside. Turn Up the Trees off the turn, step up to him. Regal Ray's closing. Payne's hitting his best stride. Turn Up the Trees. Here comes Regal Ray and Payne. They are late threats. Payne is closing to the far outside to tackle Turn Up the Trees. The prediction for race 2, Payne. Payne from Turn Up the Trees, then Regal Ray, Rocket Haas, after them American Outlaw, and Promises to Dance.
Payne at 3-1, finding the best stride late to win Ellis Park race 2. Quickly out to Gulfstream Park for race number 2. Two-year-old fillies, maidens, $35,000 claiming tag, 5 furlongs on the synthetic. You can see the rain pouring heavily in South Beach. The main track is sloppy and sealed. Pete Aiello on the mic. Best of luck.
Outside. Lulu McJet going up and in. 5 furlongs the journey. All set. And they're off. Lulu McJet and Mardell Muriel were both off slowly. In the middle, Chapita wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. We have a rider unseated. That's for Pite-Sized Patron, who is unseated, the rider. With the advantage, Chapita by a length and a quarter. Stone Love is 2nd. To the outside, Lady Rockula is now 3rd. Triple Threat is 4th. Y, Maroon Colors, moves up to take 5th, about 6 lengths from the lead. Working a gap of another 2.5 to Frosty Bell with Perplex toward the rail. Getting started outside is Parlay Pauline. And again, at the back of the field, unseating the rider at the break was Pite-Sized Patron. They're under the top of the stretch. Chapita and Rajiv Mirage. He's looking for the early double, and he's on top at the 3/16. Paved a 21-2 opening quarter for the lead. Up on the outside, Y tries to get a slice. Farther out, Frosty Bell's closing ground. Triple Threat is next, and on the far outside, Lulu McJet. Final 16th of a mile. Chapita trying to get home. 3 lengths in front. His time has run out. It's Chapita in front. Chapita by 2.5 in the end. Give Rajiv the early double. Y is 2nd. 3rd is Lady Rockula. Closer 4th, Lulu McJet or Frosty Bell at 57 flat.
6, 7, 10, 11. It was 8-1 on the 6 Chapita, 6-1 rather, final odds. It was the 4 Pine-Sized Patron who lost Jockey Louis Fuenmayer at the start. We'll get you updated as soon as we have more information. Hopefully jockey and horse both okay in the second at Gulfstream. With that, Matt, Joe, we'll send you back to you at 4th at Colonial.
Curtis, thank you. We are approaching the starting gate for race number 4 here at Colonial. Down 7/8 of a mile. Grand opening for Bob Bales down on the inside is currently the 6-5 favorite. Joe, you and I were chatting earlier. I'm most interested in this race. You know, gambling, obviously, and those of you playing at home, fire away. I want to see what the final time of this race is, because we saw that debut runner for Greg Compton in race 2 stop the clock at this distance in 1:19.4. So the one horse grand opening, you know, barring something crazy happening, a pretty consistent horse. Low, mid-80 buyer.
Yeah.
You can kind of use that. This is a proper, like, you know, paper and pencil way of doing this, but you can kind of get a decent gauge. And the track could play differently the rest of the afternoon. If the one runs very quickly, let's say whether it's winning or second or third, and is in that ballpark of that kind of a number that the debut runner earned in race number 2, you can kind of go out on a limb and say that's probably what we're looking at for a fig. That's just a kind of very dirty way of trying to ballpark what a speed figure could look like.
And I think more than anything, too, we were here yesterday and Thursday. It was nothing close to that time-wise. I mean, I think they had a couple 109 and change. I don't think they ran many 7-8 races. And you know what, looking back, too, a lot of those were turf races that were carded, so they went back on turf. But, I mean, that is a very, very quick final time for a first-time starter, 119 and 4. Honestly, 121 and change for a first-time starter going a demanding distance of 7/8 is good, much less breaking the 120.
And it'd be one thing if the entire field was all kind of separated by a couple lengths. He was 6 lengths clear of everyone else. So we'll wait and see. Top pick in here, Joe?
I went with the number 2, Street Earnings. He's got some nice works coming off a 4-month layoff, cutting back in distance from turf to dirt, but it is 1 for 2 here on the Colonial Dirt.
Race number 4 kicks off a mid-card